Hey guys, I'm just going to be doing a comparison on Twinfiend A0, A1, and then probably a bonus round with using Laya as a friend assist, just to see how big of a difference that makes on Nightmare 4 Guild Boss. I might throw in a Nightmare 3, I might do that some other time, and I will probably have an eye video later. But anyways, I probably showed it on the screen already in post editing. But with A0 Twinfiend, I could do about 30,000 blood or so. But let's try it with A1 Twinfiend. Quick disclaimer, I don't have Zilitu. Zilitu is the main reason why Twinfiend is so amazing. I'm not sure why, but there's a weird interaction with the two of them, which makes Zilitu Twinfiend deal so much damage for absolutely no reason. And you can time it so that you get 2 Twinfiend ults per Zilitu ult. It's really good. But I don't have that, so this will not be the perfect test, but it's what I have. Anyways, as you can see, it was in a previous video, but this is my team. Arrogance will be cycled in and out because I'm using regen strats. Arrogance is my third DPS. Volca is there to help Laurel come back faster. Silas is my main damage, although he doesn't have a Lord, because I don't have a Racha, and Lunaria is not very good for Guild Boss. Laurel is Invig, and she, excuse me. Laurel has Invig, and she's there for just, the Rage regenning. Let me just, toss her old gear back on her, because why the heck not? I don't think it matters too much. I don't think she needs any gear, but I don't want her to be naked. Anyways, Twinfiend, my A1. I can't record an A0 thing because I forgot. I was too excited to have pulled him. Yes, I am using a yellow piece. It's not perfect, but he will be doing a lot of damage. Whatever. Hex will be my second DPS. His gear is terrible, but it's what I have. Dolores has Invig. Nocturne has better gear than my last Guild Boss video. He has an Invig set. I mean, not an Invig, an Infernal Roar set. This is not a great piece. It only has one relevant substat. These two are not terrible, but it's what I'm using. Hollow has Invig as well. So I have Invig, 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 Invig. So 4 people will be getting Invig. But let's just get into this pretty quickly. So, what I like to do first is Silas with Hollow, and then Hex with, I like to put Laurel, followed by Nocturne and Dolores, and then I do Arrogance here so that he gets the Laurel Rage Regen, and then Invig facing towards him, pull them out, and then sometimes I put Wrath first, just for the Nightmare bonus, and sometimes I put Twinfiend first, whatever works. Excuse me, I'm very sick. Just ignore that. Anyways, what I like to do is Twinfiend followed by Hex. You gotta do them at similar times. And then I pop Hollow. And then Laurel and Silas pretty soon. Then I wait for Nocturne to get his ult. And then I pull back Laurel. Pop another Zilitu ult. Put down Wrath for a little bit of extra damage. You know how it is. Anyways, we should be getting a Hollow ult up soon. And the rest of the ults should be back pretty soon too. As you can see, we're just getting endless ults over here because of the rage regen strats. Laya would make it even more crazy, but I'm going to be doing that a bit later. Anyways, right before we get Laurel back, we're going to be pulling those guys, and then we're going to put Laurel down, and then pull her pretty fast. Then we're going to use Volca there, pop our ults, and then see how this goes. We're already at about 10k blood, which is pretty solid so far. Volca just for a little bit of vulnerable and maybe like a tiny bit of damage, although she won't be doing too much. It's just a little bit extra. Anyways, I like to pop Twinfiend ults whenever I get them. I know this is probably not the best, you want to time them a bit better, but who cares. Anyways, another shield is up, so we're going to pop Silas ult. And our other ults we want to time them with Laurel when she's on the field, just so that she gives them a buff to their damage. And then we just keep cycling our ults over and over. Just the normal thing that we do. Keep going with Silas. We're already at 20,000 blood. Hopefully we can make it to 30k. If I had Zilitu, I would probably be able to make it to 40k, but it's a little bit rough. Anyways, just keep the ults coming. I'm going to wait a little bit for Laurel to be put down before I pop these ults. And then here we go. I'm going to wait for Dolores ult and Hex ult, just because I feel like it, and maybe a Silas ult in there too, just because the Laurel buff is kind of nice to have. Anyways, then we pop down Volca, just so that potentially she can give us some vulnerable later, which is a tiny bit of a boost. I'm just going to keep chaining ults as best I can. Silas ult hopefully soon, followed by a Twinfiend ult and a Nocturne. We're going to leave Volca on the field instead of Wrath, just so that I can have Wrath after I pop Laurel. But anyways, now we pop Laurel one more time. Right here. Get Laurel down, put Wrath. We got it. We can do this. I should have waited a bit on Dolores, but not a big deal at all. As you can see, the DPS, the blood is very good. And we should be able to get 34,000. I shouldn't have popped Twinfiend all at the end because it kind of impairs like my Hex and stuff, but that's the team. I should have quit out at the end to conserve my chance, but who cares. Anyways, 34,000 blood, that's a lot. That's very good. I am approaching 40,000 blood, which is nice. It's a cool milestone. Silas is pretty crazy, that's for sure. I'm just gonna screenshot this really quickly. Flex onto people I know. But anyways, Silas 96 million damage. That's almost 100 mil. I've never seen him do 100 mil. That's impressive. Hex did 58. I've seen him do like 64 plus. Arrogance not too shabby. Nocturne does okay. And Twinfiend does a lot of damage in his own right. He's pretty competent. But anyways, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of damage. As you can see, it's like a 3,000 blood difference, which is pretty good. That's for sure. And now I'm going to do it with a friend assist Laya, just to show off the Laya rage regen strats and how much of a difference it makes. If I could actually find one. I have like 5 friends that have friend assist Layas, and the game refuses to show me them. Like, I might have to go in and clear out my friends list again, even though I only have like half of them, purely because the game doesn't want me to find Layas. Right, I found one. Took a while, as you can see, a lot of my refreshes, but this one should be good. I don't think this one has invigoration on her, which would be ideal, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, let's just get into this with the Laya, just so I could show it off a little bit, how you do Laya cycle, and how big of a difference it makes. Anyways, same stuff as before. Pretty similar order. I messed up with Laurel. Just give me a second. Occasionally you mess up, and that's okay. Anyways, Invig on Silas, followed by Invig on Hex, followed by Invig on Nocturne, and then Invig on Arrogance, and then I am going to be pulling Volca. I'm going to use Wrath like this just for the Nightmare boost early, and then we're going to just do the same start as before. Obviously the start will be different for everyone depending on your team, your builds, etc, but this is just the way that I like to do it. Anyways, we're just going to pop Nocturne and then pull Laurel again. If the game will let me select her. Put down Laya, go like that, and then we should have an instant ult on everyone very soon. Pretty much. And then when Laya is done with her ult, you can just kind of pull her out, just so that other people can cycle in. I'm going to put down Wrath, because why not? And we're just going to keep this going. It's going pretty well. we should have a Laurel back pretty soon. I'm going to put her down and then probably use some of these ults. I'm going to wait for a Hollow maybe and then end Twinfiend. And then I'm going to pull Laurel. I should wait for Silas, but I don't really care right now. I would rather just get this over with. And then we get Laya as well, which should give us a Hex ult and a bit of extra rage once that's done. And then we get an instant Hollow. We should get a pretty fast ult on the rest of them. I should have pulled Laya a bit sooner, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to save Wrath a little bit, and then I'm going to pop these ults pretty fast. And then we're going to get Laurel up, which is really nice to see. Pop Laurel, go like this. We're going to put Wrath down until we get Laya. And then we're going to pop Twinfiend ult just for a little bit of extra DPS to go in there too. We're going to get Silas ult as well. And then we can pull Wrath, put down Laya. Keep on cycling. You always want to be cycling as much as possible. If you can, we're going to keep it up more and more. Pull Laya. I might actually wait a little bit with Laurel, just to make sure that I have my ults up for the shield and I don't lose to it. So here we're going to pop these. And then Laurel will die, if that's okay. We're going to put down Wrath, and then we're just going to nuke down the shield as fast as possible so we have our ults somewhat on the when the boss is down. Anyways, as you can see, continuously just popping ults over and over and over. And already we're at 30,000 blood. That's really good. I should have pulled Laya a bit sooner, once again. But it's fine. Not a big deal. I'm going to wait for Dolores ult, just because why not. And then pull Laurel, pop our other ults. I'll put down Volca, even though she won't really do much right now. And then pull her back. That was kind of useless, but who cares. Anyways, we get a Hex ult pretty soon. We're going to just pop these guys. Hope for a little bit of extra damage. And then, I think that's about it. Already, you can tell that it's a lot better. It's not an insanely substantial increase, but it's pretty good. Let's look at the stats, and then I'm gonna sign off. I should have quit out again. Not a big deal. 98 million from Silas is crazy. Hex did so much better that time. I'm not sure why. Twinfiend did exactly the same for some reason. And then Nocturne did a bit better. Arrogance did a bit better. Everyone did a bit better. Anyways, that's about it. As you can see, 36,000 blood versus 34,000 with A1 Twinfiend without, and I mean with or without Laya. And then with A0, it's quite a bit less. With Zilitu, it would be a far bigger difference to have A1 Twinfiend, but whatever. I don't have her. She is my most wanted though. Second most wanted behind Aracha. Anyways, that's about it for me. See y'all another time. Bye bye.